I came home early from my girls' trip to surprise my husband. The trip to Nashville had fallen apart, food poisoning, emergencies, canceled plans, so I decided to fly back early. I imagined his face lighting up when he saw me. I even stopped to grab his favorite nachos and craft beer. I wanted it to be perfect. I came in quietly through the garage and headed upstairs to surprise him in his gaming room. That's when I heard him on the phone. "Marriage is a complete nightmare, bro. I wake up every day regretting my decision." I froze on the stairs, heart pounding. I told myself he was joking, then he kept talking. "If it wasn't for her family's money, I'd be gone already. At least I don't have to worry about rent or bills." Then he laughed. Actually laughed. He talked about how our recent vow renewal was pure torture, how he'd gotten good at the performance, how being married to the money wife was a small price to pay for the lifestyle. He even mentioned my dad bringing him into the family business and said once he was established, he'd have options. 3 years of marriage, reduced to a financial strategy. I didn't confront him. I quietly went back downstairs, grabbed the food, and left. I sat in my car for hours crying so hard a stranger knocked on my window to ask if I was okay. I lied and said my dog had died. I returned home at my originally scheduled time days later. I greeted my husband with a kiss. I slept beside the man who called our marriage a nightmare. And I started planning. For weeks, I played normal while becoming methodical. I secured my personal accounts, documented financial discrepancies, and slowly learned the truth. Connor had been siphoning money from our joint accounts for years. I found a second phone with messages outlining a long-term plan and promises to another woman. I realized my marriage wasn't failing, it had been a con from the beginning. The more distant I became, the more he panicked. He called me 27 times in 1 hour. He suddenly fixed everything in the house, sent flowers, cried in the bathroom, suggested vow renewals, babies, second honeymoons. Every move was desperation, not love. Eventually, I confronted him calmly, clearly, with evidence. He denied it, cried, apologized, then tried to manipulate his way back into safety. It didn't work. With my parents and a financial advisor present, the truth came out. Accounts were frozen. Trusts revoked. Divorce papers served. The man who thought he'd secured a lifetime meal ticket watched it disappear in real time. The divorce moved quickly. I moved on quietly. I didn't destroy my marriage by coming home early. I just overheard the truth sooner than he planned. And once you hear the truth spoken out loud, there's no going back.